Hey there, Robbie Susan Chandler here from RobbieSusanCardsandCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. And I'm here today to share a beautiful card with you, but first I have a little funny story to tell you. I ran into the bathroom a while ago to brush my teeth because I had just had a cup of hot chocolate, which I drink every morning instead of coffee. No, I never acquired a taste for coffee. But anyway, next to my toothpaste was my hand cream, and they look a lot alike. And yes, you guessed it, I just brushed my teeth with my hand cream, and I'm still trying to get that taste out of my mouth. Yuck. Anyway, that's my funny story for today. So let's get on to the card. So the card I'm sharing with you today, I wanted to go ahead and share with you this week because this paper is only available until Thursday. Friday you can't get it. Thursday you still can. It's a free celebration item. And it is this paper right here called Flight and Airy. And like I said, it's free with a $50 order for the rest of this week. And this piece, background piece, which is 4 by 5 1/4, comes from this pack. And then the birds come from this pack. In fact, I used for my classes this piece, and I also used some of these birds. But this is really beautiful paper. It has lots of pretty pieces in it. So if you haven't gotten this paper yet, you might want to. So let's take a look at all of, well, let me show you the inside. I made this one a get well. Hope this is a feeling better kind of day. And I'll show you where I got the stamp set and all these pieces from. So let's get started. So our base, we'll start with our base. And it's this beautiful Orchid Oasis paper. And it is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Scored at 4 1/4. So this is our card base. We just fold it in half. If I had my bone folder, I'd score that down better. And then the next layer, of course, is the Flight and Airy paper, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. Now, if you look closely, you'll see this has been embossed. And this is also a celebration item that's good to the rest, that you can only get to the end of this week, through Thursday. And it comes with a stamp set, and you have to place a $100 order to get this. But this is a softly sophisticated embossing folder. Let me see if I can get this closer. So it kind of has a quilted design. Looks really nice. I really like it. So I'm just glue that to the front here. And then the next layer on top is this piece, which is cut with the Everyday Detail dies, and it's this rectangular one, which I believe is the largest. Let's see. Yeah, it's the largest one in the set. It's this one right here. And in fact, I'll show you here. The bird that was cut out was also cut with the die from this set, and it was this circle, which is the next to the largest one also, that one right there. This is where I play around trying to find out what dies I want to use. So that's where all my die cuts came from, was this one set. Now that paper, you're asking me, well, where in the world is that beautiful shiny paper in the catalog? A lot of people miss it. But it's this paper here, and it's called the 2022 through 2024 Textured Specialty Paper. Well, I think they should have put the word shiny or shimmery or something on it, because it is shiny and shimmery. And I think it's beautiful paper. So this is the Orchid Oasis piece. It's all those in colors, Orchid Oasis, and then the Starry Sky, the dark one, Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet, and Tahitian Tide. You can see most of them here. So that's where this layer comes from. And then on the inside, oh, and this is cut from a piece that's 4 inches by 3 inches, just so you'll know. And then on the inside, I have a basic white piece that's 4 by 5 1/4. And I have already stamped this. And the bird is from our Nested Friends. I thought, well, that matches perfectly our bird design on the front. And he's stamped in Orchid Oasis. And then my sentiment is from Comforting Thoughts. Hope this is a feeling better kind of day. Now, some of my customers put happy birthday on this, and I stamped this in Flirty Flamingo. So that's our inside piece. All right, so I've already put a few of those pieces on you, and on the front is Thinking of You, and it's from my favorite go-to stamp set called Go-To Greetings. I love it because it has all the different sizes for several sentiments. And the die this is cut with is actually from the Delicate Forest dies, and it's this little long skinny one right here. And I just cut the end of it off to fit. Now the ribbon I'm using on this card is the boho blue, and it is the, where's the word, right, textured ribbon. So that's this ribbon here. Actually the one on my sample here is a different ribbon, and it's an older retired ribbon, but then I discovered I had the boho blue and I liked it just as well. So I started using it. Alright, so we cut our little bird from the designer series paper. And it was a hard decision deciding which one to use. On this card I'm going to use this one. And I just put it down over my ribbon there. And then from the stippled rose dies, I cut a soft seafoam leaf. Let's stick him down real quick. And then also in that set are the flowers that I used on it. I'll show you those in just a second. A little bit of glue here. Stick that right under there and let it come out from there. I felt like this area right here was blank and needed something. So that's the leaf. And then this is the die in the same set, and it cuts these three little flowers at the same time. And I actually use the stippled rose, well, the softly stippled designer series paper. There's a flirty flamingo piece that I cut these three little flowers out of because I felt like it gave them a little more dimension, to have a little design in it. And so I just put the mini dimensionals on the back of that and just stuck those right here, and just no really rhyme or reason. Just stuck those down right there. And then, like I said, here's the thinking of you, and I put it on dimensionals right there, and it looks like to me it might be a little crooked, but that's okay, I'll fix it later. And then here's the inside. Now I do want to show you that this paper, it's also very pretty on the other side. Oh, so such a decision. Now you see what the other side looks like when you emboss it. Kind of has a quilted look. And this side is raised and this side's quilted. So I decided to make one card to show you what it would look like with that side up. And there it is. So two different looks, same piece of paper. You tell me, which one do you like best? The blue background or the white background? So anyway, there's our card for today. Wasn't that a quick and easy card? I hope you'll try to make that card. I have linked below to the supplies and also a free tutorial you can download with all the dimensions and the written instructions. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, just click on my picture there when it pops up and you can subscribe and like my video. And until next time, happy crafting!